Hey, what's up everyone? PersNikity here, and super excited today because we are going to be starting the Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception brutal difficulty walkthrough. So, if you are familiar with my channel, you know that we've been going through the Uncharted games one by one. If you are not familiar to my channel, if you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy these videos. Just so you know, I play the game on the hardest difficulty. I do commentary throughout the whole gameplay, but I do not talk during cutscenes, and as always, I always encourage you to have discussions in the comments about your favorite parts of the game, any opinions, anything like that. But anyway, here we go. We're going to start a game on Brutal and open up to a rather lengthy cutscene before we get into the first bit of gameplay.
All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night, in the dusty recesses of their minds, wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dream with open eyes to make it possible. This I did.
Hands up.
Enjoying yourself, pal?
Oh yeah, you're a comedian.
Nice warm welcome.
They're both clean.
My apologies. One can't be too careful.
I'm guessing you're Talbot?
Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Drake.
That's right.
Do you have it?
Let's see the money first.
Cutter. It's all there. Now let's see it. I'll need to authenticate it.
Of course.
Silver, 16th century, Elizabethan design, inscribed with Sir Francis Drake's motto. Well, it appears to be genuine.
Well, of course it's genuine.
If I may ask, how did you two come into this?
Does it matter?
My client will be very pleased.
Hold on a minute. Sully, this is fake.
I assure you, Mr. Drake.
Whoa, whoa, you are right. This is phony as a $3 bill. What the hell are you trying to pull here?
Perhaps I should be asking you.
This is bullshit. Deal's off, pal.
And you? You can tell your client you blew it. Come on, Nate, let's get the hell out of here.
You're not really in a position to negotiate. Now give me the ring, take the case, and walk out of here like gentlemen. While you still can.
Do as the man says, son.
You're a thief.
Well now, that's ironic.
Alright, so as soon as the cutscene's over, you are going to gain control of Drake for the first time, and the game will give you little prompts here just to start you off. Square is how you hit, triangle is how you counter, and then circle you can use to grab your enemy. But the main difference here is that on Brutal, you do not get the little counter indicator. So on lower difficulties, it will tell you when you need to press counter. You don't get that in Brutal. However, it's actually really easy to know when to counter your enemies, and that's because their attacks usually go briefly into slow motion, and you'll see what I mean by that in this video. So you see I hit, and then boom, slow motion, and that's when I know to press triangle, and boom, triangle again, and you should be fine. Now the combat in this game is actually very simple. It's a lot better than in Uncharted 2. Nothing against Uncharted 2, but the combat in that game, like the hand-to-hand fist combat, it was very, I don't know the word for it, it was just inconsistent. A lot of times I would press triangle to counter the people's attacks, and it just wouldn't counter the attacks, and it got very, very annoying. This game has kind of perfected it. There's hardly ever any problems with the commands in this combat. And you are actually going to use it quite a bit. There are quite a few times where you have to do these big fist fight brawls. And another cool thing is that they actually kind of borrowed a note from the Batman Arkham games. Like in those games, you know, you could be surrounded by 50 enemies at a time. Not that exaggerated in this game, but you see here, I'm surrounded by about 3 or 4 guys. And what this game does is you not only have to focus on the enemy that you are hitting, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. So you see right there, I countered that guy, then I countered this guy, then I countered the guy behind me. I have to always pay attention to the enemies around me. You can't just focus on punching the guy in front of you. You need to be ready to press triangle at any time to counter the enemies behind you. Now, of course, on Brutal difficulty, you can't take that many punches. So you see there, I just took my first punch and already my screen has some red edges. However, of course, these aren't bullets, so you can take some damage and still be fine. And really, this just kind of comes with practice. The combat at first might be a little hard for some of you, especially if you've never played Uncharted before. But I promise you this is one of those things that you just get used to. And to kind of give you an example of that, I haven't played Uncharted I haven't played Uncharted 3 for about a year, and this was my first playthrough in a year, and you can see I only took one punch. So it really is something that once you learn, you should be fine. Nothing difficult. The only problem can be these big guys here. So the big guys are the thugs of the game, and obviously, as you can expect, they take a lot more hits to take down, and their moves are a bit harder to counter. So you're actually going to see that he lands a punch on me in this fight, and you'll see just how much damage that punch did. So check this out. I walked towards him, and I missed the counter right here. Or not this one. Okay, I must have missed the next counter, but the point is you'll see just how much damage this guy can do. So I think it's right here. I approach him, boom. In one hit, my screen is black and white. I cannot take another hit, otherwise I'm dead. So you really gotta be good at fighting these guys. You just gotta make sure you're always ready to press the triangle button to counter their attacks. But anyway, guys, that is the intro to Uncharted 3. It actually starts off not slowly, but just not what you would expect from Uncharted. This first level is all fist fights. The second level is all climbing and adventuring, and then the third level is also mostly climbing and adventuring. And then I think the fourth level also doesn't have gun combat. I might be wrong. The gun combat either starts on chapter 4 or 3. Either way, we are in for a good time. I absolutely love this game, and I hope you're going to enjoy going through the walkthrough with me. So anyway, take out these guys in the kitchen, go through the back door, and I'll see you in the next chapter.
Oops.
Crap.
Oh, damn it.
Come here. Typical bloody Yank. All talk. Hey. Is that enough? Haven't you, mate? Don't. Stay down.
Hello, Victor.
Kate?
Still wallowing in the gutter with your protege, I see. Not very dignified for a man of your age.
Should have known you'd be behind this. Oh, careful now. Wouldn't want you to melt.
Same cocky little shit. So fearless. I wonder what you're really afraid of. Not bullets or blood or broken bones. No. You get off on all this, don't you? Cheating death? Or not?
No.
Mr. Sullivan, I won't harm your precious boy. I merely want what's mine.
Give me that back.
Cutter!
Oh, no. Oh.
Shut up!
You fool!
Oh, you're bloody welcome, Your Majesty.
Marlowe, we have to get you out of here.
Oh, come on, they're a right pair of arseholes. What?